Hello students, this is Sama Gasge and today we are going to study chapter number 3 from paper 1, which is trigonometry part 2. Okay, so in this chapter we are going to study trigonometric functions of compound angles, trigonometric functions of allied angles, trigonometric functions of multiple angles, factorization formula and trigonometric function of angles of triangle. So first we will start with compound angles. Compound angle. So compound angle means it is a sum or a difference of two angles, or sum of compound angles are sum or a difference of a given angles. Okay. So there is one theorem which is given on page number 35, theorem number 1. So the first theorem is for any two angles A and B, cos of A minus B is equal to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So this is very important formula to solve example. It is very useful while solving example, and this formula is also useful in your further studies in further classes. So the formula is cos A minus B is cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So we are going to prove, or we are going to derive formula cos A minus B in today's class. Okay. So for this theorem, so proof of this theorem, we have to prove cos A minus B is equals to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay. So for proof, what we will do, we will consider a unit circle. We will consider a unit circle. Unit circle means whose center is at origin and radius is equals to 1. Okay. So we will consider a unit circle. This is your x-axis, this is your y-axis, negative x-axis, negative y-axis, this is O. Now what we will do, we will consider points P and Q on unit circle such that it make an angle A and B. It makes an angle A and B with positive x-axis. Positive x-axis. So we will consider P here, a point P, so that it makes an angle A with positive x-axis. So the angle XOP is A. And we will consider Q here, okay, so that it makes an angle B with positive x-axis. So we have considered 2 points P and Q on the unit circle so that it makes angle A with positive x-axis and it makes an angle B with positive x-axis. Okay. So from here, your measure of angle XOP is A and measure of angle XOQ is B. Okay. Now clearly the coordinates of P and Q will be C. This point is 1, 0. This point is 0, 0. This is origin. This is at unit circle, and at point C, this point will be 1, 0. Now we will find out the coordinates of this and coordinates of this. So clearly we know that the coordinates of the point on the unit circle is x and y, where x is cos x cos theta and y is sin theta, where the theta is angle between them, right? We have seen in second chapter. So from here, coordinates of P will be x comma y, which is equals to cos theta sin theta. But see, here theta is what? Theta is angle. For the point P, theta is angle A. So instead of writing A, theta, we will write cos A and sin A. Okay, so this is coordinates for the point P, and coordinates of the point Q will be, see here the angle is B, so it will be cos B and sin B. I hope till here it is clear. Okay, now what we will do, we will join this point P and Q, and we will, therefore the distance between P and Q is, see, we have the coordinates of Q, we have the coordinates of the P. So the distance will be, by distance formula, it is under root of, I hope the distance formula is known for all of you. So Q and P, the distance is coordinates of P minus coordinate of Q, right? So it is cos AC. Here x, suppose this is x1 and this is y1, and suppose this is x and y. So the formula will be under root of x minus x1 the whole square, y minus y1 the whole square. So cos A minus cos B whole square plus sin A minus sin B whole square. Okay, cos A minus cos B the whole square, sin A minus sin B whole square, as we are finding distance between P and Q. So now we will open this formula. This is A minus B whole square wala formula hai. So we will open it. A square minus B square minus A square minus 2 times AB plus B square. So here the formula will be cos square A minus 2 times cos A cos B plus cos square B, and for this plus sin square A minus 2 times sin A sin B plus sin square B. Now what we will do, we will club A terms together and B terms together. So here it is cos square A and sin square A. Cos square A plus sin square A, and here it is cos square B plus sin square B, and we will left with minus 2 times cos A cos B minus 2 times sin A sin B. As we know, cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1. Okay, cos square theta and sin square theta is 1. So this term will be 1. Similarly, this term will also equals to 1. Okay. So we will left with, this is 1. This is also 1. So 1 plus 1 is 2. I am directly write it as 2. Then here it is minus. If you take minus 2 common from here and here, you will left with cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, so this is your distance P and Q. Now what we will do, so therefore to eliminate this root sign, we will take square of distance PQ. So therefore distance PQ, therefore distance PQ whole square is equals to 2 minus 2 cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, call this as equation number 1. So we have got distance PQ square is 2 minus 2 cos A cos B sin A sin B. Now what we will do, we will consider, now we will, in the previous diagram we will consider this as new x axis, this OQ as new x axis, and we will name this as, suppose you can consider as x1, as we are considering this as x axis. That means we are rotate our circle like this. Okay, so this will be your positive x axis. We are considering that. Okay, and for this we will consider a new y axis which is perpendicular on this. This is the perpendicular. Okay, as we know that x axis and y axis both are perpendicular to each other. Therefore what we are doing, we are considering O and Q as positive x axis new, and we are considering another y axis which is perpendicular on the new x axis. Okay, now since we have made this as positive x axis, then the coordinates of now the coordinates of the Q will be 1, 0, as we are considering this as positive x axis. Okay, and the difference between them, right? The measure of angle QOP, the measure of angle measure of angle QOP will be A minus B. Okay, see, from here the whole angle is of measure A, and from here it is measure B, it is of measure B, and we are finding this angle measure QOP. So out of A we will subtract B, so we will get the measure for this angle QOP, which is A minus B. If you subtract this part from the whole part, you will get the measure of angle QOP. So the measure of angle QOP is A minus B. Okay, and the coordinates of the Q is 1, 0, and the coordinates of the P will be, it is cos A minus B, comma sin A minus B. See, coordinates of any point क्या होता है? It is x and y, where x is cos theta and y is sin theta. But instead of theta, we have the angle which is of measure A minus B. So the coordinates of the new point P will be cos A minus B and sin A minus B. Okay, so again we will do the same technique. We will find out the distance between P and Q. Okay, but here the difference is now our Q is on positive x axis. Now we will find out the distance of P and Q. Okay, the coordinates of the P cos A minus B sin A minus B, and the coordinates of the Q 1, 0, and now we will find out the difference between them by the distance formula. So therefore distance PQ is equals to under root of cos A minus B minus 1 cos A minus B minus 1 whole square. See, this minus this minus this, plus sin A minus B minus 0 whole square. Now we will open this formula. Okay, so this is cos, this, suppose this as A and this as B, A square minus 2AB plus B square. So it will be cos square A minus B, then plus or minus 2 times cos A minus B plus 1 plus sin square A minus B. Okay, here it is 0. So we will left with sin square A minus B. Now we will club this together. So this is cos square A minus B plus sin square A minus B. Okay, this is minus 2 times cos A minus B and plus 1. So as cos square theta plus sin square theta is 1, so we will get 1. This 1 and this 1, 2. Okay, so 2 minus 2 times cos A minus B is your distance PQ. Now take square, so we will get distance of PQ whole square is 2 minus 2 times cos A minus B. Call this as equation number 2. So you have got two equations. Okay. First one is distance of PQ whole square is 2 minus 2 cos A cos B sin A sin B, and here distance of PQ whole square is 2 times minus 2 cos A minus B. So comparing 1 and 2, you will get 1 and 2. See here LHS of both the equation is same, therefore RHS will be equal. So you will get it is 2 minus 2 cos A minus B is equal to 2 minus 2 cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. So this 2 and this 2 will get cancelled. This minus 2 and this minus 2 will get cancelled. You will left with cos A minus B is equals to cos A cos B plus sin A and sin B, and hence we got the result. Okay. So this is very simple and very useful while solving problems. Okay, so just go through it once. It is on page number 35, and this theorem can be asked in exam for 4 marks. Okay, now from this theorem we can find out the many formulas, right? Like cos A plus B, sin A minus sin B, sin A plus B, like that we will see. So next theorem is, you can say, the corollary for this theorem. So now we have one formula in our hand. Cos A minus B is cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Theorem number 2. For any two angles A and B, A and B, you have cos A plus B is equals to cos A cos B minus sin A sin B. Okay, so proof for this theorem, we know that just now we have derived one formula. Cos A minus B is equals to cos A cos B plus sin A sin B. Okay, so now what we will do, or take this as x and y, it will be better for understanding. X minus y, cos x cos y sin x and sin y. Okay, we know that this formula cos x minus y cos x cos y sin x sin y. Okay, so instead of x we will take angle A, and instead of y we will take minus b. So let x as A and y as b in this formula. So you will get cos of A minus b is equals to cos A cos minus b plus sin A sin minus b. As we know that sin minus theta is minus sin theta. साइन के लिए बाहर नेगेटिव साइन बाहर आ जाती है, राइट? And cos minus theta is cos theta only. We have did this in chapter number 2. So from here you will get cos minus minus plus. Cos A plus B is equals to cos A. Cos minus B will be cos B only, right? Because cos minus theta is cos theta only. Sin absorb हो जाती है cos में. And here plus sin A. Now this sine minus of B. So sine minus theta is minus sine theta. So it will be sine theta and minus sine will come here. So we got this formula cos A plus B wala. See, the formula for cos A plus B and formula for cos A minus B. Both are same. Only difference in sign. Okay. So if minus sign is there, you have to put plus sign in between. If plus sign is there, you have to put negative sign in between. Otherwise, the formula is same. Cos A, cos B minus sin A, sin B. This is for plus. And if A minus B is there, just apply minus plus sign. Opposite करना है तुम्हें. Plus है तो minus देना है, minus है तो plus देना है. Okay. Now the next result is it is on page number 36, result number 1. There are many results, okay? And the proof of the first result is given. All others are you have to do by yourself. So the result number 1 is cos pi by 2 minus theta is equals to sin theta. Cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta. See, we have formula for cos A minus B. So similarly, we will start with that formula only. Cos A minus B is equals to cos A, cos B. Minus sign is there, therefore we will apply plus. Okay, plus sin A and sin B. So now instead of A, we will substitute this as pi by 2, and in place of B, we will substitute this as theta. Right? So therefore, cos pi by 2 minus theta will be cos pi by 2 into cos theta plus sin pi by 2 into sin theta. Right? Now, cos pi by 2, we know that this has equals to 1. Cos pi by 2. Cos 90 is cos pi by 2 is 0, not equals to 1, and sin pi by 2 is equals to 1. Cos 90 0 होता है. So this will be 0 times cos theta and this will be 1 time sin theta. So answer will be 0 plus sin theta. So your cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta only. So you can use this identity, this result in solving problem. Cos pi by 2 minus theta is sin theta only. So we have total 6 results like this. Okay. I hope this is clear. Very simple result is there, but very useful. So the second result is cos pi by 2 plus theta is equals to minus sin theta. Okay, same formula you have to use to prove this theorem. Cos A plus B, instead of A put pi by 2 and instead of B put theta. So you will get the proof of this theorem. The next is sin pi by 2 minus theta is equals to cos theta. The fourth one is sin pi by 2 plus theta is equals to cos theta. Okay, and the fifth one is tan pi by 2 minus theta is equals to sin pi by 2 minus theta divided by cos pi by 2 minus theta, which is equals to, See, sin pi by 2 minus theta is equals to cos theta, and cos pi by 2 minus theta is equals to sin theta. So answer is cot theta. Okay, answer is cot theta. And 6 is tan pi by 2 plus theta is equals to minus cot theta. See, we have just seen formula for cos a plus b and a minus b. We haven't seen formula for sine. Okay, but further we are going to study formula for sine. That is the theorem number 3, sin a minus b. तो वो वाला फॉर्मूला यूज करके तुम ये वाला थ्योरम डिराइव कर सकते हो. ओके, सिमिलरली साइन a प्लस b का भी फॉर्मूला वी आर गोइंग टू सी टुडे. Now this tan pi by 2 minus theta. So they have written tan as sin upon cos. Okay, and got the value as cot theta, and similarly tan pi by 2 plus theta is minus cot theta. So for this also you can write this as tan theta as it is sin pi by 2 plus theta divided by cos pi by 2 plus theta. And we know that the value of sin pi by 2 plus theta is what? Cos theta. And the value of cos pi by 2 plus theta is minus sin theta. Right? Therefore cos upon sin is cot, and minus sin is there. Therefore the answer is minus cot theta. So you have to remember all these 6 results. Okay, it is very useful while solving problems. And also remember that formula, the cos a minus b and cos a plus b. So in today's class we have learned total 8 formulas: cos a minus b, cos a plus b, and these formulas: cos pi by 2 plus theta, cos pi by 2 minus theta, like that. So just remember all these 8 formulae. Now next we are going to see theorem number 3, which is sin a minus b is equals to sin a cos b minus cos a sin b. So we will see proof of this theorem in next lecture.